Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. Alright, you guys, check this out, man. Apparently, Donald Trump seems to really be pissed off at Snoop Dogg, and so is Fox. You know, and I'll get to that coon Steve Harvey, before I end this video. Now, apparently, I saw a little clip. I didn't even bother looking at it. I just saw the headlines, and that was enough for me to make an assessment. Because it's Fox. The anti-nigga network. Anything black, they don't like it. Unless it's a black person committing a crime, they love that. They flourish off of that. If he's accused, or he possibly did it, or he's suspicious in something, a suspect in something, then here comes Fox. But apparently they had some kind of correspondent on there. Of course, she was some white lady. And she was sort of hinting and suggesting that the CIA possibly go kill Snoop Dogg because of his video where he pretended to shoot a person that seemed to be Donald Trump, but it was actually like some kind of mannequin or something. Well, Agent Orange seems to be really upset about this shit, which I don't know why, because this happens all the time. Every president has been threatened. But he seems to really be taking this personal. But for this lady to say that the CIA should go kill Snoop Dogg, are you fucking serious? Now, like I said, do what you always do. Send him his letter warning him not to do it and leave the man alone. But saying he should be assassinated, are you fucking serious? What about all the fucking people that was threatening the Obamas? You know what I'm saying? When people would call them a nigger president and all that type of shit, they were threatening him, threatening his wife. You had several videos where people were saying Obama should be killed. Oh, okay. You didn't hear Fox News saying that the CIA should go assassinate them or investigate them, but you're telling them to go after Snoop? And this is what I mean, man. And then you always get these coons on here that defend these motherfuckers like Fox and Donald Trump and shit. And then you got that punk ass preacher, who just basically a attention whore. That's all he's really doing by hanging around Donald Trump. And like I've said before, this dude is giving the Christian religion a bad name because the dude is a coon and he's a fucking liar. And I tell the nigga to his face. These dudes are sitting up there, aligning themselves with Donald Trump, who's been proven to be a racist. While you got Stephen A. Smith and motherfuckers like that trying to protect him, saying, I've never seen any proof that Donald Trump is a racist. Man, come on, man. Goddamn well. There's been plenty of proof that Donald Trump is a racist. Okay? But at the same time, man, on this one, I'll support Snoop 100%. Because it ain't really that serious, man. But then, this just goes to show you, like I've been saying before about a lot of white people. They love to play the victim. They just should, at the end of the day, they really are inferior to black people. They just try to make black people look like they're beneath them when it's really actually the other way around. I'm just keeping it 100, man. Because I get tired of this shit. White people love to attack black people. And then when we attack back, they just can't understand it. They, like I said, they the ones that love to play victim. Because, of their psyche. Just like a lot of motherfuckers on YouTube. They love to attack black people and black channels, but then as soon as you say something back, then here they come with that racist shit. Like I've said before, it's impossible for a black person to be a racist. It really is. It's just impossible. This ain't our system. This isn't our rules. Because at the end of the day, when a white person calls a black person a racist, it's because they're really, truly the racist. And they just have such a guilt trip about it to where they want to blame everybody else. Because at the end of the day, white people want to say shit about black people and get away with it. But when somebody responds to them, they're so fucked up in their psyche to where they have to try to play that reverse racism card and come up with these ridiculous terminologies like race baiting, race card, and all that shit. Oh, keep in mind, the word race card was invented by a dude with the Ku Klux Klan. Look that up. But anyway, man, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. But anyway, ending the video on this, man, fuck Steve Harvey, man. This is why people don't fuck with Steve Harvey. Snoop Dogg don't have to respect Agent Orange. If he doesn't like him, he doesn't like him. You know what I'm saying? But this is why people ain't fucking with Steve Harvey, man. Real talk. Stop listening to his show. Let his ratings decline to the point to where they take his black ass off the air. He needs to shut up and mind his own fucking business. You know what I'm saying? That's why people think he's a fucking coon. So, in closing, Steve Harvey, shut the fuck up, man. In mind your own business, coon ass nigga.